Pastor Jeff here. Let's talk about Santa Claus in this week's installment of Wednesday Encouragement. I've said this before, I love everything about Christmas. So I often do a deep dive into all the festivities that we do and participate in during this season. And the origin story of Santa Claus is beautiful. The story dates back to the late 200s, early 300s to a Turkish priest named Saint Nicholas. Nicholas's parents left him a huge inheritance, and he was said to use that money to help those around him in need. The story goes that Nicholas heard about a family that didn't have dowry money for their daughters. Without that money, those daughters couldn't get married and more than likely would be sold as servants. Nicholas decided to do something about it, so he either dropped money down their chimney or placed money in socks hanging out in front of the house. Nicholas told nobody about his generosity, but was later found out. After he died, he was made into a saint by the Catholic Church, and his legacy grew. People began to give to those in need in honor of good old Saint Nick. All of this reminds me of what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 6, verse 3 and 4, which says, "But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." I've seen it said many times, if you just rearrange the letters in the name Santa, you get Satan. The truth is that the Dutch, when they came over to the Americas in the late 1800s, brought the legacy of Saint Nick with them. And they called him Santa Claus, later to become known as Santa Claus, which is a derivative of St. Nicholas. However, St. Nicholas didn't make a list or check it twice to find out who was naughty or nice. He gave generously. He modeled God's love and care for those in need. So when you see a Santa Claus this season, may it be a reminder to have the heart attitude of good old St. Nick. You got this. Go in peace.